I'll never forget the first time I used Tinder. It was 2015 during winter break when everyone was back home from college. I figured since I didn't have a girlfriend and didn't have much going on, why not try the app everyone was talking about? It was around 8 or 9 p.m. on a Thursday night, peak hours for the app. I downloaded it onto my phone and set up my profile. After browsing through my photo albums for about 10 minutes, I chose 4 flattering photos that I thought would catch people's attention. I wasn't experienced with the whole witty Tinder bio thing, so I just wrote a few things about myself, that I was 6 feet tall, played hockey at Penn State, and loved to work out. I swiped right on pretty much everyone just to see how many people would swipe me back. I went through the given 100 likes quicker than I expected and didn't get a single match. My self-esteem plummeted. I always thought of myself as good-looking, so I didn't understand how nobody could have liked me back. After waiting forever for a notification, I considered deleting the app to save my self-esteem. Finally, a single vibration from my phone, along with the message, "Congratulations, you have a new match," popped up. Overly excited, I saw I had matched with the most gorgeous girl I'd seen on the app. She had 4 photos, one in a bikini with friends, one with 2 girls kissing her on either cheek, one leaning on a brick wall, and one at a college frat party. She was 20 years old, just like me, and went to Syracuse University. I messaged her with a plain "hey," and 10 seconds later she responded, "Hey cutie." After a minute of thinking, I wrote something about her sorority and that I had a friend in the same sorority at my school. She quickly replied, "OMG, that's so cool." As I was typing my response, she sent another message. "You're so cute and so close. What are you doing tonight?" Excited, I responded quickly, "Just watching Elf, you know, pretty exciting stuff." She replied, "OMG, no way. Me too. You should come over and we can watch it together." I told her I was down and asked for her number. She gave it to me quickly, and I waited a minute before texting her to avoid seeming desperate. When I texted her, the message was sent as a text message, indicating she wasn't using iMessage. I said, "Hey," once again. She replied, "Hey, come now," and pasted an address. The address was 5 miles from my house, about 10 minutes away, which wasn't bad at all. I told her I was on my way. Before leaving, I told my mom I was going out and drove to the address. The house was in a quieter part of town, not necessarily a nice kind of quiet. I pulled up to the house and noticed 2 cars in the driveway. I texted her saying I was there and she replied, "Go around back, the front door is loud." I replied, "Are your parents home or something?" But she didn't answer. I got out of the car and walked slowly around the house, noticing no fence separating the front yard from the back. As I passed a window on the side of the house, I realized someone was holding up the blinds, but they quickly fell back into place when I noticed. I texted her again. "Was that you at the window?" No response. Feeling creeped out, I continued walking to the backyard, hearing the sound of a yard chair scraping against the concrete. Nervous, I froze at the edge of the brick wall and poked my head around the corner to see if anyone was in the backyard. No one was there. I walked to the back door, an old sliding glass door, partially seeing into the house. Another red flag. Not a single light was on in the house. I decided to text her one more time. "I'm at the back door. Where are you?" She responded within 10 seconds, "Come in." I wasn't comfortable entering that house. I decided to call her for the first time, but the screen said, "Text now audio call." Text Now is an app that allows you to use a fake number for calls and texts, meaning whoever this was had been using a fake number. The most disturbing part was the ringtone sound coming from right behind the glass door, as if someone were hiding there. I could see the glow from a phone screen next to the door. I didn't run. I walked away slowly to avoid drawing attention, then ran full speed to my car and drove home. I didn't check my texts until I got home. I had 15 new messages, 12 of them asking, "Where'd you go? Why'd you leave? Come back." The last 3 were more disturbing. I'm not actually a 20-year-old girl, but I'm sure you figured that out by now. No laws were broken, LOL. Good luck. And I know exactly what you look like, and I have your number. I blocked the number and reported and unmatched them on Tinder, but they had already done that. The whole thing felt like a nightmare, but luckily I never got any suspicious calls or texts afterward. I quickly forgot about it. I've used Tinder a few times since then, but just for fun, never making an effort to meet anyone from the app again. A few months ago, I was on Tinder out of boredom, not looking for anything serious, just fun. I matched with Michelle, a stunning 23-year-old blonde. She messaged me first, which was rare. She was incredibly attractive, almost unrealistically so, and the fact that she reached out first was intoxicating. I was a little intoxicated myself at the time. She was close by, and things went so smoothly that I turned the conversation sexual. It went well, and I got her number to set something up for the same night. To my surprise, she seemed very willing, but wanted to meet in a small park by her house first at 10 p.m. It was odd, but I agreed. I counted the minutes until 9:45 when I left. I sent a confirmation text, and she said she was still down to meet. The park was 10 minutes away, so I got there early. I walked over to the swing set, the exact spot she wanted to meet. I waited until 10:02 to text her, "I'm here." No response. 5-10 minutes passed. The idea that she flaked became more realistic. The park was surrounded by trees and very woodsy, and on a weeknight nobody was around. It was creepy being alone there. The only light came from a motion detecting lamp on a bathroom shack. As I swung back and forth in boredom and disappointment, I heard a noise from the bathroom, like someone pressing the handle of a paper towel dispenser. It sounded intentional, like someone was in there. I thought the bathrooms would be locked at this hour, and who else would be in the park at 10:15 on a weeknight? Then my phone vibrated with a text from Michelle. "Hey, just got here. Come into the bathroom. I have a surprise for you." My heart dropped, feeling disturbed and freaked out. My thumbs hovered over my phone, trying to think of a response. Then she sent another text. "Get off the swing and come here." I looked up at the bathroom and almost screamed. Half of a person's face was peering out from the entrance, slowly moving out of sight. I couldn't tell if it was male or female, but I knew something bad was happening. I got off the swing quietly and tiptoed away. When I was far enough, I ran full speed to my car. The run back to my car was one of the most horrific experiences of my life, constantly fearing someone chasing me. I locked my car, paused for a breather, and saw a grown man emerge from the trees, running towards my car. I turned the key in the ignition and drove off before it fully started. When I was halfway down the road, I looked back and saw no one. I pulled into my driveway and sat there for 10 minutes, reflecting. I felt like a changed person, appreciating life after having it threatened. I deleted my Tinder account and told only my older brother. Now with a girlfriend, I no longer need to think about using that app, haunted by that terrifying night.